everybody, my name is Braden Fletcher and welcome to the Highball 93 Grand Prix as we see the lights go green and the field is away. Ricky Rudd leads them towards turn one. See a little jockeying for position back there. Yarborough tries to go a little low on Rudd. Rudd's going to use the high line. Whoa, we see the 24 Rainbow really using the high line there. Lose a little bit of time on corner entry, but on corner exit you gain a bunch of time with the momentum that you gain. We see side by side for fourth place. Oh man! Mark Martin just slammed into Cale Yarborough on corner exit. 3 wide at the back of the pack. We see Yarborough get underneath Mark Martin now, but Martin's going to have the preferred line for this next corner. And he clears Yarborough. About the front 10 are single file now. We see everybody running that high line through the... Oh, wow, look at the 24 Rainbow now. See a lot of people running the high line in that final corner. That's just to carry the momentum up onto the next straightaway. Kyle Busch goes to the right side of Kevin Harvick there. That's for 17th spot. Davey Allison now to the left side of Kyle Busch. Kyle clears him, finds a hole. The two Earnhardt boys used to live in a double wide some years ago. Oh, we see a lot of smoke up here. Kerry, just cleared himself off of his brother. And now back with the leaders, Ricky Rudd and Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart right on the tailgate of Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd, always a noted road course racer when he raced in the NASCAR Cup Series. Pretty much introduced heel and towing, that concept, that driving style in the NASCAR Cup Series. Now he's coming around to lead lap 2. Terrific start to the race for Ricky Rudd. Ooh, wow. See the back of the pack there. Ralph Earnhardt and Brady Fletch having a bit of a disagreement. Big block by Ralph. Now Brady maybe looking to make a 3 wide with Derek Hope, but thinks better of it. Oh, wow, a lot of contact between Cope and Fletch right there. Cope now alongside Ralph Earnhardt. Oh, Ralph thought about making a 3 wide there, but decided not to, and that was probably the smart play. Donnie Allison now clearing himself. So we go back to our leaders. Right on board with Tony Stewart. He's going to get a really good run here. Going to try to pull out. May have position on Rudd. Rudd holding tough on the outside. Tony Stewart in first, but for how long? Oh, he clears Ricky Rudd. New leader, Tony Stewart in the 20 car. That Pontiac is running on all cylinders today. Oh, man, he got really high in that corner. I thought he was going to smack the wall. Tony Stewart just ever so gently pulls away. back through the field pretty much. Oh, wow, we saw the 24 Rainbow really overshoot that corner. I was going to say pretty much single filed out, but I think he lost 2 or 3 spots there. Oh, and he's in the wall again. Not a very good start for this 24 Rainbow at all. Oh, I thought he was going to smack into Kevin Harvick there. Oh, look at that really shallow entry that he has. I think those cars behind him are really going to gain on him. On board with Davey Allison, 28 Yates car. Back through the rest of the field. Here's the relegation positions. Kerry Earnhardt, Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Those guys aren't making it to the next race. I believe it's Cuba. Those guys definitely aren't making it if they're running there. Back with the leaders, Jeff Gordon storms past Ricky Rudd and Tony Stewart. Jeff Gordon, the winner at Red Bull Ring, winner of the Red Bull Grand Prix, the Jagerbaum Grand Prix, excuse me. He has the fast lap right now, 1:17.37. Ricky Rudd's fallen back a fair bit. Something might be going wrong on his car. We see pretty much no cars have lost. I don't want to say the lead draft because there is a bit of a gap right there, but they can still all see the leader going into turn 1. Johnny Benson Jr. having a really good run right now in 7th place. Donnie Allison there in 8th. Bayfield 9th. Cope 10th. Cope has been getting a bit of a reputation for not exactly racing guys the cleanest this season. See how that plays out. There's 2000 Cup Series champion Bobby Labonte, 13th spot. Last week's winner Brady Fletch, 14th. He's gonna definitely want a better run. Kevin Harvick, Davey Allison. Davey's really pushing. Paul Langley, Kerry Earnhardt, Kyle Busch, and Dale Jr. all still in relegation territory. Look at the gap that these two leaders have built up on Ricky Rudd, Mark Martin, and Cale Yarborough. I imagine we will not see pit stops until after lap 15. You want to at least get halfway so you can one-stop this race. Tony Stewart maybe looking for the lead. I don't know why he's not staying in that slipstream for longer. He'd get a better run. And these guys have all but left Ricky Rudd. Oh. Ricky's got his hands full with Mark Martin. So you see Mark maybe looking for a dive. Oh, he thought better of it. Rudd gets a much better exit than Martin, though. Rudd left maybe half a car length higher than Martin. Or half a car width, I should say. Through the field, Brady Fletch got by. Derek Hope has fallen 3 spots. Brady Fletch got by him up into the 11th running position. He's gaining on his Hendrick Motorsports teammate as well. Team order is definitely not a thing in this series, but oh wow, I'm surprised Fletch isn't tucking in on the back of Craven. That would be a great way to save fuel as well. Oh, he goes to the left side of Ricky. Oh, man. Thought better of it. Here we are riding on board on the roof with that 24 Rainbow car. '25 at Craven looks awfully strong through those S's. Yeah, Craven's definitely built up a massive gap. Back behind, Derek Hope up to 12th, passes Ralph Earnhardt. And we have Bobby Labonte, Kevin Harvick right on Bobby's tail. Maybe looking to go 3 abreast there. I don't know if that would have been a tremendous idea. Gary Earnhardt looking to work his way out of relegation. Passes Paul Langley. He's guaranteed a spot in the field next week. Ooh, and we see behind him Dale Jr. trying to pass Kyle Busch. Jr. been running last pretty much this entire race. So we come back to our leaders. Jeff Gordon just put the smallest of margins between he and Tony Stewart. But Mark Martin got by Ricky Rudd. Jimmy Fennig got to be really happy that his driver driving up to a podium position. Here comes Ricky Rudd on the bottom. Our helmet cam with Ricky Rudd. Will he be able to? Yes, he does. He edges a bumper past Mark Martin. And now Mark Martin going to fall in behind Ricky Rudd. It looks like maybe not. Maybe he's going to look for a crossover right here. Martin sends it in, but oh, he can't quite get to Ricky Rudd. Look how much better Ricky Rudd gets off that corner than Mark Martin. It's unbelievable. Especially running that wide. Donnie Allison having a quiet day in that 8th spot. Being chased by Jeremy Mayfield in the Evernham Dodge. Speaking of Ray Evernham, he in the lead right now with Jeff Gordon, so his car running 9th and in the lead. As he is the crew chief for Jeff Gordon and owner for both Bill Elliott, who's not here, and Jeremy Mayfield. Tony Stewart just told crew chief Greg Zipadelli he does not have enough grip on corner exit. We see Mark Martin get past Ricky Rudd again. Rudd looking for the crossover this time. Won't be able to get it. These guys have been putting on quite a show the last 2 or 3 laps. And speaking of 2 or 3 laps, I believe in 2 or 3 laps we will see the field go into the pits. Petty go past. It's really nice to see that 42 Sabco team have a good day, because at Daytona Road Course they just were not in it. Look at the pace that Jeff Gordon's setting, a 17.370. Brady Fletch, I believe, just got into 9th place. Oh, no. Still only in 10th. Chasing down Jeremy Mayfield. Oh, but speaking of the devil, here he comes on the high side. He's ripping that high side. Oh, he goes to the left of Jeremy Mayfield. Now he's looking to the left of Donnie Allison. And he clears them both. What a move by that 24 Rainbow. He's giving the fans what they came to see. Tony Stewart starting to lose touch with Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon been mighty impressive this season thus far. Field getting very strung out now. Oh, Brady Fletch. Whoa, as I say that, we've got a 4 or 5 car jam session here. Ralph Earnhardt goes to the left side, or both Ricky Craven and Davey Allison. Now looking to maybe get by Jeremy Mayfield as we go on board with Ralph. Ralph gets a pretty good run off. We bury it up the inside here. No, we not able to. Derek Cope and Kevin Harvick side by side. Cope not having a pretty good middle portion of this race. He was running inside the top 10 for vast majority of the first 10 laps. And we see Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart both into pit. Mark Martin into pit. I believe Ricky Rudd is into pit. Cale Yarborough stays out, as does Johnny Benson Jr. Mayfield does. Davey Allison does. I believe that's Bobby Labonte. Langley, Kerry Earnhardt, Kyle Busch, Dale Jr. 9 cars stay out, 11 go in the pits. Cale Yarborough going to lead his first laps on the day. that top 9 will come in this time by. Yes, Yarborough, Benson both coming in. Jeremy Mayfield now coming in. Davey Allison. Bobby Labonte. Kerry, Paul. Kerry Earnhardt gets by Paul Langley. Kyle Busch and Dale Jr., all of those guys are in. Now Jeff Gordon, your leader once again. Well, will cycle out to be your leader, I should say. Look at the way that 24 car can just rip that high line. Stewart, Martin put a big gap between he and Ricky Rudd. Kyle Petty behind Ricky Rudd. Donnie Allison rounding out your top. What would that be? Your top. Oh no, that's 8th. Ralph Earnhardt 9th. Ricky Craven in 10th. Craven so far in position to be your pole sitter next week in Tsukuba. Kevin Harvick, Derek Hope up to 12th after having a little venture outside the top 15 for a quick spell. Then Jeremy Mayfield in that 13th spot, Davey Allison in 14th, Brady Fletch all the way back to 15th. Just not the day they were looking for, and he's going to have a lot of work to do. Bobby Labonte, Kerry Earnhardt, Paul Langley now in that bottom 3. He's now facing relegation. And it's interesting to me, the bottom 3 spots are a Ford, a Toyota, and a Chevy. Not really any link between any 3 of those teams, so it's really nice to see some parity here in the CASCAR Cup Series. Then there's Junior. 20 car lengths back from Kyle Busch. Here's your leader, Jeff Gordon, and he's put a massive gap between he and Tony Stewart. 1998 run for Jeff Gordon. So we only have 14 laps to go. This race flying by. 22 minutes, 45 seconds in. Jeff Gordon's been leader for about the last 10 laps or so. He doesn't really arc it in there whatsoever, does he? Just pretty much stays on the right side of that white line. As we come down, we're going to work 13 laps to go in this race. Stewart, Martin, Rudd gaining on him though. Rudd is making some nice time. Oh, we see Ralph Earnhardt. Oh man, Ricky Craven looking to the left side of Donnie Allison. Craven gets a spot. Craven now up to 8th place. Brady Fletch is pretty much the weak link in the Hendrick stable today. And I don't think any one of us would have predicted that at the start of this race. Craven telling crew chief Cliff Daniels that he's a little loose on corner entry, but the car is pretty perfect so far. And that's pretty much all you look for as a race car driver. Johnny Benson looking to make it 3 wide. Goes to left side of Kevin Harvick. Really nice move. They might go 3 wide with Davey Allison. Or Donnie Allison, excuse me. Benson gains 2 spots in the span of 1 corner. Donnie looking for a back though. Running that low line. Oh, gets into him. A little bit of contact there, I believe. Not entirely sure that Ricky Craven would like that, or that Johnny Benson would like that. So we go back through the field. Brady Fletch, Scott McClure, Jeremy Mayfield, and Davey Allison. Now Labonte, Carey, Paul Langley once again in that bottom 3 with Kyle Busch and Dale Jr. Look at the gap that Gordon has put between he and Stewart. Stewart falling back into the clutches of Mark Martin. But Jeff Gordon just putting on an absolutely dominant performance. Yarbrough now making a move on Craven, maybe looking to make a move on Earnhardt here soon. See the 24 Rainbow way in the back, he's catching up to this pack. As Jeff Gordon comes into the final couple corners. And he will lead us 10 laps to go. Absolutely unbelievable performance by this team today. Mark Martin looking to get around Tony Stewart. It's Ricky Craven maybe looking to get her. Oh, Kyle Petty maybe looking to get around Ricky Rudd. Sorry, holy cow. Too many Rickies in this race. Martin, I believe, will have a look coming into turn 3 here. Oh, Kyle Petty has a look on the inside of Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd now looking to the inside of Mark Martin. Side by side now. Ricky Rudd gets that spot. A corner that I thought Mark Martin would have an advantage in. Turns out he lost. Lost the spot. Ralph Earnhardt now starting to find his groove, work his way up to that pack. He wants a top 5 here at High Speed Rain. And that 24 Rainbow now working, looking to get inside of the top 10. We're going to go on board with him here. You see Kevin Harvick in that rear view mirror. Now he's looking to get to the left side of Ricky Craven, his teammate. Now that Hendrick Superteam has 3 cars in the top 10, Rick Hendrick ought to be feeling really good about that. Oh, he gave him a shove. Sent him sideways a little bit. I don't think that's what he was intending. Now to the right side of Cale Yarbrough. He's up to 8th. He went from 15th to 8th in this run thus far. Extremely impressive by that 24 Rainbow car. Ricky Rudd has fallen back, or not Ricky Rudd, Mark Martin's fallen back since getting passed by Ricky Rudd. Rudd's put about 5 or 6 car lengths between them. Now he's hunting down Tony Stewart. Ricky Rudd would love a second place finish. Who wouldn't love a second place finish? Now, these guys did stop on the end of lap 14, not the end of lap 15. I wonder how many people are going to pit, because that's 2 laps. They won't be able to make the end of this race if they're running full bore. They might be fuel saving, we don't know. Fletch now looking to get by Benson. On that high side, he's going to use it, but Benson, I don't know if he's going to be able to clear him or not. Yes, he will. He gets by Johnny Benson into 7th spot for Brady Fletch now. Looked like Kevin Harvick was looking for a move on Derek Cope. Oh, now Donnie Allison may be looking on the inside of Kevin Harvick. In this field, I think they're starting to reel in Jeff Gordon just a little bit. He's still way out there. I don't think anybody's catching him. But he's slowed down a little bit. Maybe he's just trying to save some tire and fuel. Harvick was maybe looking to the inside of Derek Cope there. He still might. Here we are on board with him. No, doesn't look like anything's going to happen. Might look to the left side here, but I don't believe so. Nope, they stay single file. Now getting up to the front half of the pack, Brady Fletch up to 6th, Mark Martin back to 5th, and Ricky Rudd up to 2nd. Rudd just got by Tony Stewart. And now let's look at the front bumper. You can hardly see Jeff. Here's the back bumper of Jeff. You can see sparks, but you cannot see Ricky Rudd. So I don't know if Jeff's sweating yet with only 6 laps to go. Oh, we see that 24 rainbow peek out. Up to 3rd now. Up to 2nd now. He was running 15th at the start of this fuel run, and now he's up to 2nd spot. Something they did to that car has to be working right. Holy. Now, if I was Jeff Gordon, I would be sweating bullets. Stewart now maybe looking to get past Ricky Rudd. He's going to have a pretty good slipstream down this front stretch. Brady Fletch gets passed by Ricky Rudd now. Is he trying to save some fuel, maybe? Because he took off like, oh man. Look at how fast he is through the first turn. Just rockets past Ricky Rudd again. Oh, he's in the wall. Now Ricky Rudd puts him in the wall. Fletch is not happy. Rudd gets a really good run, but he goes a little bit wide. Oh, wow, he goes really wide, has to correct. Fletch by, but he's going to do the exact same thing. Rudd with a crossover. He gets put in the wall by Mark Martin now. Martin back up to third. Fletch gives Martin a little door bang. Fletch back up to third now. Scrapes the wall just a little bit. He is furious with Ricky Rudd and Mark Martin. Jeff Gordon, 4 laps to go. This Fletch gets a really good run on Ricky Rudd now. Goes to the right side. This is Fletch's bread and butter on the track. Look how high he keeps that car. Gets a really good shunt to forward momentum as we see Derek Cope looking side by side. He's looking to get back into the top 10. Ricky Craven. Oh, wow. Craven drove him really deep there. Now he's going to try to pull a crossover. Rudd cuts off Craven's nose, but here comes Craven to the inside. Oh, Craven goes high up the track. Rudd's going to have the inside for this corner. No, he won't. Ricky Craven clears him. Hendrick still has 3 cars in this top 10. Here we are with the leader, coming to 3 laps to go. This has been a pretty, I don't want to say easy race because no wins are easy in this series. This has been a pretty lackadaisical win for Jeff Gordon. Well, a lackadaisical run, I should say. Not guaranteed to win yet, but look at that gap. I don't think Brady Fletch is closing that, especially in 3 laps. Now we're almost 3 wide for third place. Ricky Rudd looking to the outside of Mark Martin. And Martin maintains that spot. This has been one of the crazier races of the CASCAR season thus far. Absolutely terrific battles going on all around the track. As we look through the field for what quite possibly could be the final time. See Derek Cope now gotten ahead of Ricky Craven. Paul Langley back out of relegation. Kerry Earnhardt, Kyle Busch, Dale Jr. Those 3 cars looking like they're going to get relegated. Especially Busch and Earnhardt Jr. Here comes Jeff Gordon. 2 laps to go. He doesn't need to make any mistakes. All he needs to do right now is run his line, hit his marks. Got probably a 20 to 25 car length lead over Brady. Maybe not actually. Brady closing that gap a little bit. So they come through the S's for the penultimate time. Just crossed the 40-minute mark, and this 24 car has driven 40 perfect minutes. All he needs is 1 more perfect lap. turn 6 for the final time. Looks like Ricky Rudd's diving for the pits. Mark Martin is as well. Kyle Petty, Tony Stewart. Ralph Earnhardt, Ricky Craig, whoa! Kevin Harvick, Davey Allison. No, Davey Allison stays out, he gets 4th. Jeremy Mayfield stays out. Bobby Labonte will stay out. Ricky Rudd comes out. He's gonna fit. Well, he's running in 7th spot. He gave up 3rd. No way. Great opportunity for Cale Yarborough, Davey Allison, Jeremy Mayfield, and Bobby Labonte, though. And as we talk about that pit strategy, that 24 Chroma Premier car leads the 24 Rainbow, and there's no way he's going to catch him. Not now. Jeff Gordon through turn 5. Now he's coming through 5, gonna rim ride through 6. And Jeff Gordon with a dominant win, dominant run, dominant display. He says, I don't care about the 24 Rainbow car, I'm the premier car here at Hendrick. He wins a high-speed ring. Brady Fletch 2nd, Cale Yarborough 3rd, Davey Allison, Jeremy Mayfield, Bobby Labonte, Ricky Rudd, Mark Martin, Kerry Earnhardt, Kyle Petty. Petty will start first next week. Tony Stewart, Johnny Benson Jr., Ray Evernham, Derek Cope, Ricky Craven, Kevin Harvick, Paul Langley, and Donnie Allison, Kyle Busch, and Dale Jr. are all being relegated. Kerry Earnhardt helped out massively with that pit strategy. What a race and what a finish. What a run by that 24. He was 15th on lap 16 and finishes 2nd. What a race. It had strategy. It had a dominant win by the 24 Chroma Premier team. My name has been Braden Fletcher. Thank you so much for watching LizViz TV. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next week at Tsukuba.